there are 1.3 crore single mother-led households in India. When did you realize that you will become one of that 1.3 crore?
The bigger conversation is that, the way the institution of marriage has been created socially, it is creating a systemic dependence on each other.
I was denied in one of the best societies, HSR and in Koramangala. It was a setback. I mean, why? I'm ready to pay. I can pay the advance.
How does alimony work?
It's a very messy thing in India. So my lawyer explained to me, she said, look, Soumya, there is no win-win in divorce. There's only lose-lose. How much you want to cut your losses, you decide.
Alimony का अभी ऐसा बन गया हुआ है that it is a punishment for men.
Sensational stories only get told. Even if there's one in 1,000 which is sensational, usko itna, noise milega, and all the other quiet stories, because they're boring, right, will not get told.
When did you decide that you probably needed help to deal with all that you had gone through?
I will especially tell every single parent that both you and your child need to do therapy. Probably at the same time with different people. Truth is, all of us are very scared of things we don't understand.
They do pay a price. It is inevitable.
The biggest impact I would say is social life goes for a toss.
It is very true. There's a price that you also pay, there's a price that your child also pays.
Are you guys open to new relationships?
I have met somebody very interesting. We have a good thing going.
Hi Soumya,
Hi.
Priyanka, Sangeeta.
Hi.
Thank you all for coming to the show, man. Again, I say this in every adda that this is something that I've been planning for a long time, but it is true. We do plan a long time in advance, and this is a special one, right? So just to let the audience know, this is that very important conversation that I don't know why people are not having in India as much as it needs to have, about being a single parent, about being a single mother. Okay, so I came across this study. Right? It's a UN study that was done, I'm not sure when, which says that currently there are 1.3 crore single mother-led households in India. Right? Like there are more where single moms are not leading their household. They're probably staying with extended families or whatever. But single mother-led households itself is 1.3 crore. When did you realize that you will become one of that 1.3 crore? When did that realization happen?
For me, it was a decision in the making for many, many years. And because, I've always been financially independent and very independent, and I was anyway taking care of everything anyway, right? So there was no fear as such of how will I manage or what will I do. That was never there. But some misplaced ideas that you think that two parents are needed for the child, and and hence you are consciously staying and trying to make it work, right? Because socially we are all conditioned to think that two parents are important.
Yeah.
And then one fine day you see a new perspective, and then you realize that, hey, one parent in a good healthy place is better than two parents in a very messy place, right? And so it was just a overnight decision. I think 2015 is when I moved out. I had decided 6 months before that this is the way I'm going to move out, because I knew I was going to have to manage on my own, right? So it was not like, oh, aaj decide kiya, kal subah kuch kiya. No. It was all thought through, planned.
So it happened with me sometime in 2014. And then by then we had already moved out. I was all in Bangalore, and I was out with my daughter with me. And I was very lucky in the sense that I had extremely supportive parents, family, and also my in-laws also. I have to make a point here that I was very blessed to have amazing in-laws and extended family as well. So and then I finally got divorced in 2021, the paperwork and the legal part of it, but I stayed separated for quite a long time. It's very painful. It comes with a lot of emotions, because when it is raw, I think I have to be very, very honest here, it makes you feel like a failure. I just felt that in something which was the most important thing in my life personally, a very key personal relationship of mine had broken.
Yeah, and you've invested so much time and years and effort and emotion into that. I
Yeah.
mean,
And
I
it's
can
also-
understand why a person would feel like a failure.
And you know, because I come from a family where I've seen a lot of happy marriages, great connect, great thing, I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would walk this path. I never thought, because I was one of those people, and even today, I genuinely believe in the institution of marriage. I think it's an amazing relationship. It's a great partnership with the right person. And the thing that drove me forward was when I kept asking myself, what is the example that we are setting, both
Yeah,
of us,
yeah.
in front of our child? Is what is actually going to benefit her at the end of the day? Right? What is the benefit? हम sum totally बच्चे को क्या ही बोल रहे हैं?
Because you both just mentioned, right, कि there is this belief कि क्या कहते हैं, both parents are needed for a child to be raised well.
No, but that is the best option.
That is the best option.
That's the
But
best
somewhere-
option.
out of
But
it.
that's also the celebrated option, even from
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, that is a celebrated option.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's actually sometimes worrying, especially for parents, even who are financially independent, that whether, because in school that we want both the parents to come, they are just doing a lot of activities where both the parents are involved, making greeting cards and all of that. And then here you are preparing yourself. You're in the process, and you have given your best. Both the parents have given their best. And it's just for the sake of donning up a mask. You're going there and you're sitting next to each
Society
other.
expects you both
Yeah,
to
the
show.
social
Yeah.
conditioning is so strong.
It is
So
too
strong.
much of a pressure also, especially when my child was the initial phases of nursery and all of that. I used to see that the invitations coming and all of that to me, that be with your father and all.
both parents.
Yeah, I mean, and then that was also the occasion, that was the first time that I had to take her alone, and he came separate, and then we were sitting separately. So there is a lot of I still didn't settle down with this entire journey. It was just at the beginning, and there's expectations from the school.
The society.
The society.
Basically, it's not just you yourself who
It's
feels like a
not.
failure. I think the society will help you feel.
I mean, for me, my society is all about, the immediate people around me. So I would only get bothered till the time my daughter would, not beyond that. And my neighbors and all of that, they don't affect, because, again, to be very frank, it comes from the financial independence, or the fact that you are settled down somewhere deep within.
Important
So,
point that
yeah,
all three of
yeah,
you are
yeah.
making.
No, there's
Absolutely.
also,
It will not even come to your mind that you can come out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which was the case with
It's not a
everybody's
choice.
previous generation.
Yeah,
Every
yeah,
woman of the
yeah.
previous generation, people will say
Absolutely.
divorce rates are rising. Divorce rates would happen there in the previous generations also. If women were
There would have been a
financially-
plethora
Absolutely.
of
No,
such
there's
cases
also
coming.
another very, very important point is your parental support. See, financial independence is one, very large aspect, because it offers you choice.
It offers you
Without that, there is no
There's
choice.
no
Let's be
choice,
very
yeah.
clear, right? Because you're dependent on somebody else, the choice becomes that much more difficult and even a bigger struggle,
Yeah.
right? But, the way we raise our children, the way you're
Yes,
raised,
yes.
especially for a girl child and a boy child. In today's world, it is equal. But I'm just saying that because of the social conditioning, therefore, I'm putting the gender forward and saying that the way a girl is raised, the way the parents shape that child's thought process, confidence, and self-worth has a massive role to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Because, I come from a home where I've had amazing parents. My father was a man way ahead of his times. Okay, let me put it that. When I've never ever heard it being said in my house कि तुम ये नहीं कर सकते हो जहाँ पे मतलब because you're a girl. I've never heard that, so I never knew I had limitations. I never knew.
Very important.
And I think it's very important that for a child, that first interaction with the other gender happens through the parent. Whether it is for a girl child with the father or with a boy child with the mother. The first point of reference of the opposite gender is the parent.
Parent.
And they have a huge role in shaping the ideology, the confidence, and the ability of that child to see the world in a particular manner. And I think that is the genesis of it.
I mean, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
So two things that basically, I mean, that would have made your journey so much smoother, right? Is A, financial independence, and B, the fact that you have supportive families. Without
Yes.
that, you couldn't have taken this step.
Yes.
I think both of you mentioned again that your separation was something that had you'd been planning for quite a while. Like it was not
Yeah.
just maybe 4 or 5 years before it actually happened, right?
Absolutely.
Was that the
No,
case with
for
you
me,
too?
it happened at a very nascent stage, Uh, even when I was pregnant, we both as individuals, we could feel that things are not compatible. We were very good friends back then. My daughter actually never had seen that equation within us developing, because even when she was there, I mean, we both are great parents to her, but she didn't have to go through that. Okay, these people are together, so what if they get separated, then I'll also be separated. No.
Well, you
And
were
she,
never really together.
no, I mean, not really.
Uh,
So, but I would still say that even now, if I really have to take some suggestions as far as my career is concerned, I can reach out to him over a message and over a call. Very sensible, we are both. I think we were two right people, but in a wrong
Wrong
relationship place. Yes, absolutely. I did give my parents all the assurance that see, I've tried, we both have tried, it's not working, because they were not really very supportive of it the very beginning, because there was a child involved and they just love their granddaughter like anything. But eventually they both realized, and my father has been there with me from day one. I could today, if I'm having a career in photography, in the realm of kids photography in Bangalore, it's all because of him, because I really couldn't go back to work, because my daughter was having some reflux issues, because of which no one else could feed her. So I had to stay back. Then I was like, at that time financially I was also getting drained. But then I said that no, and he was there, he was taking care of me. He was taking care of my daughter, he was taking care of the house.
so that goes back to what Sangeeta was saying, that you have to have your family's support, your parents' support. If they are there, it would make this difficult journey. It's a very difficult journey.
It eases it.
Ease it.
It
See,
can
it's
be done
eased.
without. So in my case, I was very independent, and while yes, I live in, like, I grew up in Bangalore. My mom lives here, and in a crunch, I had help, but 99% I will say I managed on my own. And they say it needs a village to raise a child, right? Now I redefined it as that village can be, you can inherit it, could be family and all, or you can buy it.
Yes.
You can, absolutely, you can create it, you can give to third party some responsibility.
A housekeeper, a driver, a teacher, a therapist. There were 5, 6 people who, who came together to become the village. So yes, village is needed, but the village, if your mind is open, you can create the
You
village.
can create this. It's just so funny. We just shot something on this subject really before this podcast.
Oh,
Exactly what you're saying. So yeah, totally 100% would be on that.
No, and
You
your
just create
support
your
system,
village.
yeah, you can create it.
yeah, and your support system comes from various places and things. Various places and it could be your own friend circle, it could be extended family, cousins who suddenly are there to show up for you and do things. It could be your colleagues at work.
Absolutely.
My
Again,
daughter,
so much of this, I'm listening to it, so much of this comes down to being financially independent. Correct. And you were all financially independent. You couldn't go back to your 9 to 5, but you were all financially independent. Yet, was the separation, did it put financial strain? Because I'll tell you statistic. Of the 1.3 crore single moms that we talked about in India, 38% instead of almost 40% are BPA. They live below poverty line. So you were all privileged enough to not be in that situation. Was it still a challenge financially, the separation?
Funnily, when I separated, my ex was never, he wasn't working for almost 6 months. I supported him financially,
Ah,
right? It was one of those funny things, but it happens. It's okay. So yeah, I mean, financially it matters. I think, the bigger conversation is that, the way the institution of marriage has been created socially, it is creating a systemic dependence on each other, right? So the man is taught to do nothing, right? Ghar pe. So he is dependent on the woman for everything.
yeah.
And the woman is taught to be dependent on the man for financially. So it's by, I believe, it's by design to create that dependence,
Dependent.
right? And because that's the norm, women don't even think that they have to be financially independent. It's not even on the radar. I mean, if you look at other data points, which is about how many women pass out of undergrad college and how many actually enter the workforce, these numbers crash there, right? So the data is there. Like, even educated women don't work. If you go to matrimonial sites, and we hear from people there that the minute a woman says that she wants to work, the number of hits her profile will get crashes. If a woman says that I will not work, she will get more hits on her profile. This is a fact. The biggest matrimonial sites, you can
God,
you can research it, right? So this is the way the institution has been created. See,
Yeah.
if you look at it, traditionally marriage was a functional institution. There was no love and understanding. Those things are all like new age.
I think
Those are very new age.
that's
Those
a
are
very
very
created,
Bollywood, Hollywood.
the
Yeah.
love and all of that, that you should be doing these things for me and all of that, which has come to existence now. It's all created.
See, at the end of the day, in a country like India, right, there is a huge disparity. What is happening at the grassroots level in the villages versus what's happening in the uber cool metros, it's a completely different picture. Even recently, there was a news piece about in down south, I think out of, I don't know, Tamil Nadu, I think. There was this case of this girl who was being harassed for dowry. She went back. Her parents said that, you go take care, you settle down, everything will be fine for her, just girl, everything will sort itself out. She went back. Next thing we knew was that she's dead.
Yeah.
Right?
This is something I'll never understand, why parents would send their children somewhere they are being abused.
Okay, just think about
What
it.
is the next step?
Absolutely. Look at the recent incident that happened, I think, in Haryana, where a sports girl was killed, shot to death by own father.
Yes.
And this is the father who fought social, this thing, and trained his daughter, took her for classes, made her a tennis. He did everything right. Can you imagine? Yeah, today everybody's busy painting him the villain. I'm just thinking the amount of pressure that would have made that man snap.
And the fact that she reached there, it's something that she started at a very early stage, and without her parents' push, she wouldn't have reached
So he
there.
encouraged her
So it's a
15 years
complete
back.
contradict.
No, I'm just saying that therefore, at the grassroots level, where education is a problem, social conditioning is a problem, where you're doing all of these things. Even today in India, the first pregnancy, the first delivery has to happen at the girl's side. And then when you go, I mean, we are not breaking out of this, and the structure is not breaking at the grassroots level. This is a problem with people. I mean, there's a large issue below the poverty line. There's a 38% people who are, I mean, it's not surprising for me at all.
Yeah.
Because you've got lots of other things to sort out before you get to this point. And that happens from the birth
It's
of the
not
child.
funny. It's like darkly funny. That's why it's not.
No, Amita, because it's about from the time that the girl child is born to the upbringing, to education, to securing a job, to marriage. There are many steps that you have to cross to sort this issue out.
I think the question that I want to ask there is, would that father, when we're going in a completely different direction, we'll come back to the subject, but would that father have killed if Radhika was a boy? But this is a society which does this time and again, time and again, time and again. It does not give importance. Anyway, I think we're 1.4 crore people, 140 crore people. Life is not that valuable. Female life is even less valuable than male life in this country.
Not just this country, Arpita, in the whole
Globally,
world it's there.
globally
In the
this
world, but I would
gender
not-
bias is there.
Yes, it absolutely is. But I cannot talk about the other countries because I've never been there. I can talk about my nation. I can see what I've seen. I can comment on that from a much more lived-in experience, right? And that's And so that's why when people say things like, women becoming ambitious and women becoming financially like sufficient, and therefore divorce rates are rising. If that is the case, then divorce rates should rise. I mean, that's where that's what I think. Like, if women being uneducated and financially weak was what was keeping the sanctity of marriages in this country, then I mean, I would prefer a happy, healthy woman to a supposedly functioning marriage. And when it comes to financial independence these days, when we talk about single motherhood, the number one word that will come to anybody's mind is alimony, right? So for those of you who went through the process, like, how does alimony work? Like, what is the process of it like? How did it work for you?
See, I think it's a very messy thing in India. I know some countries have much more evolved practices, rules when it comes to alimony. Like, I know some European countries, they have fixed a minimum amount of alimony that a man has to give during the divorce and separation till the child reaches a certain age. It is mandated. And I know in some countries, if the man is not earning, the government will say, I will give you a job, you earn, but you have to give this money. Right? So, wahan tak itna black and white hai. In our country, while the law is very, very pro women, in the execution of it, lots fall through the cracks. Right? So, there's a disturbing pattern of women who are financially independent having to settle for no alimony.
Oh,
Right? Because it's like,
interesting.
so it's like, but she's earning. I don't want the divorce. So why should I give alimony? ऐसा हो जाता है. Right? So in my case, my ex was not even earning, and I was scared that ulta mujhe dena pade. Right? Of course, I had a good lawyer who said, नहीं, वो इतना आसानी से होता नहीं है. But point is that this is very great.
Especially since you had childcare, so why?
Yeah. So this whole thing of, many men find these marriages convenient, right? And they don't really want to leave the, end of the institution. It does happen. They use also alimony as a weapon to say, if I don't want to divorce you, you are insisting on the divorce, so then I'm not going to give you alimony. I will pay just the school fees. Right? So I've heard that also. In my case, because of whatever the situation was a little messy, between my lawyer and me, we said, what are our priorities? So my lawyer, who's also a very good friend, explained to me. She said, look, Soumya, there is no win-win in divorce. There's only lose-lose. How much you want to cut your losses, you decide. So I made a choice. So, for example, I did not want to give any visitation. Right? I mean, in the end, we went with supervised visitation because of our circumstances. But I gave up any financial support so that, because I was not ready to compromise on supervised visitation. So you have to give something to get something.
Okay.
Right? Now, I know people who have separated more amicably and they have got reasonable alimony. तो वो भी होता है, ये भी होता है. But I'm seeing a disturbing trend of financially independent women being cheated of reasonable alimony. Right? And because it is so dirty and messy, women have, like, at least in this room, we all have our own self-respect and pride, and we say, like, screw it, man, we are going to just manage on our own.
But then people will also question ki if you are financially independent, then why should you get alimony?
See, point is, you have brought a child into this world.
So are alimony and child support separate or not?
So technically they're separate. Right? Many countries, a woman is entitled to X percentage or X amount. The minute you are married and you have separated, alimony is legally it's legally a thing. Right? Now, because the system, the social system is not pro separation. Because, like we were talking earlier, right? The system is designed for people to
stay.
Functionally stay together.
Yes, even the law.
So the system the system it doesn't encourage you to separate. So they don't make it easy for you to separate, right? So ye sab logic, you're financially independent, why do you need alimony? I'll give you a reason. In most cases, the man and the woman are at different ages when they get married. A man is, let's say, 5 years older than the woman. That means he is at a higher position in his organization compared to the woman. One fact. That means salary is also much lesser. Second, woman has taken time off maternity ke liye, ye, wo. She has left her job because he was getting transferred, so she has also gone. So her career has always been the number two.
Number two, never the
Right. So financially, while both may be independent, technically speaking, they may not be at the same level. There's a certain lifestyle, there's a certain thing that, you have started living. So then, is it absence of alimony feels like a punishment on the woman to say ki abhi tu manage karo, right? So it is, like I said, the law is actually, when you go to the courts, family courts, and there are mediation lawyers sitting there, the law is beautifully designed in our country. Like, I have sat in the mediation sessions, overhearing cases. In our case, we were just doing the process. We were not looking for any mediation. So I've overheard these cases where there are people who are forcing their wives for a divorce. वो भी होता है. And so the mediation lawyer is asking कि all of you sit quietly. No, you tell me, ma, what happened? Or shall I ask them to go? अच्छा सा करते हैं यार. It's beautiful. I was very touched when I saw all of that. They are lawyers, practicing people who sit for mediation. But the thing is, इतने कम लोग वहां तक पहुंचते हैं. Right? So I know the system of the law is good.
But the execution is bad.
Execution mein na, like, people have misconceptions, and as a therapist, I have seen single mothers come to me. There is a misconception, for example, that if you have a daughter, you will get custody. If you have a son, you have to give custody. Kya bakwas hai? Like, there is no such law, right? There is no such precedence. But these are all the social stories that are told. And hence, if you have a son, so imagine if this is the way the society is thinking, then they'll think, acha, you are young, you will get married again. I'll take custody of the son. So why should I give you alimony? So it's messy.
Even your financial situation when it comes to alimony, right? It depends on the kind, like she was correctly saying that, the husband may be doing better, right? The wife may be younger and not.
Generally, that is the case. Like,
Yes.
everybody's situation may be different.
Nee,
We
but
can
there are also
paint
things.
a picture that generally the woman is at a financial disadvantage.
No, that is simply because, that is simply because in our Indian society, like we discussed in the beginning, that the woman is not financially independent. Simply.
For those reasons,
Right.
she's largely at a
Then
disadvantage.
look at it. In whose name is the property registered always?
Always
Okay.
the
Yeah, yeah.
Who's giving the down payment for the property? Now, normally in a household, technically, if everything is fine and there are two people who are working and bringing money to the table, one person's salary goes towards EMI installment, vagera, vagera. The other person's salary, is used to run the house, through savings, karte, vagera. See, now, everything, when it is intended with a good, this thing, it makes perfect sense, right? But then, where is the account for the money that's running the house?
Yes.
आपके पास है क्या? Right?
I get what
So,
you're saying.
it could quite end up, and this is on both sides, because women also can be equally vicious. कि अभी divorce हो रहा है, तो let me clean you out, buddy.
Clean out.
And
So it's not
that is-
about-
But Sangeeta, that does happen, and
It does happen with the
but it spoils the story. The percentage is very small, but because those 5 people, maybe in 1,000, are doing that, the sabka naam badnaam
No,
ho
that's
gaya.
because of
Yeah, that's what exactly
See,
what
because
I
the
believe.
entire problem is that how, ek to the perspective is, how dare you walk out on me? How dare you ask for a divorce?
So ये तो alimony का अभी ऐसा बन गया हुआ है that it is a punishment for men. Instead of as a support for women, the noise around alimony is that it is a punishment for men.
No, but
Yeah,
Amrita,
they-
that will
they-
depend on the narrative.
Hai na?
No, I don't agree completely
I
to
tell you
that.
why
Huh?
it's a punishment. Because you were doing all my housework, you were doing
Yeah.
everything. तो मेरा पहला सा punishment है कि अभी तुम छोड़ के जा रहे हो, तो वो सब मेरे ऊपर आ गया.
हाँ,
and
I have
उसके
to
ऊपर
keep
you are asking
separate
money.
ways
See, I
to
tell
do
you
it.
what,
I have
this
to keep-
this
Yeah, yeah.
whole thing about alimony has got a different narrative depending upon what's the perspective that you're looking at it from. In certain situations, if the wife is working, then there's a different story on the table. The larger question is that should a working, financially independent woman get alimony? That's what we were discussing. Now, there's a lot of things that in addition to that, like I told you just now, how you manage your household income,
What was
whose name
your
is a
story?
property.
Like, what was your story and your story, Prananda? If you want to talk about, if you don't, that's absolutely fine.
No, it's okay. I mean, I never asked for alimony in the first place. I was taking care
See,
of
why
him.
I'm asking about this because there's a narrative that women take divorce to clean out husbands from alimony. Now, I have two people sitting right here who do not take any alimony.
Okay, okay. No, maybe I shouldn't say it can't be. Maybe few people have for the money is that. Can you imagine the jhanjat? What are you doing?
You have
Matlab,
to
you have to
break
go through a
down
divorce.
to all the small little expenses.
For what?
And, yeah, give
When-
a thorough list.
Staying married with that whoever is a person and enjoying his money is a far easier route
It's
than trying to
easier.
get out of his clutches and then try and amass all his wealth to your name. It is a very, very tricky process.
Exactly.
Okay. And today, okay, बहुत झंझट है. And secondly, I'll tell you something. And I don't mean any. You are lucky if you land up with a good lawyer, a decent lawyer. You are also terribly unlucky if you land up with somebody who can complicate your case, turn it into
And
a
drag it
vengeful
for
story.
years, and drag
It for years because it pays their bills.
Which is what generally happens. This is something that I want to tell people. They often don't talk about it. Alimony के case में जिसको मिलती भी है, often what happens is the lawyers will tell you one time alimony लेके settlement कर लो.
Yeah.
Because
But
ऐसा
that's
नहीं
होगा. That's much more
That's a much
fairer,
better- because
a better thing to do.
Yeah, why do they say that? Because they're pretty sure कि if the husband is asked to pay this
Monthly thing.
they will not do it, and 10 months later you will again.
I know of a
Not only
friend.
that, I'll tell you something. Let's say the courts decide that, okay, your bacha is studying in a normal school, whatever it is, and in a month you're supposed, I'm just putting a figure, paying, paying 20,000 rupees or 30,000 rupees for this thing. You become answerable. From whether you can cut your child's hair to what color uniform it will wear to what shoes
You're
it will
answerable
wear.
to
You're answerable
small
to
little
everything.
details.
All sensational stories only get
Get to
told.
media. Yeah.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
So even if there's 1 in 1,000 which is sensational, usko itna, noise milega, and all the other quiet stories because they're boring.
I have a very close friend of mine. She got divorced almost now 7-8 years back. She was supposed to get an alimony of like 36,000 per month. Okay. Now this guy is like, I don't have a job. The son is given 10th standard already. Now 36,000 is what? It is penny. See, he's like, I don't have a job, so I cannot provide. And for months, for 6-7 months, he's not provided. Now imagine if my friend has to where to complain, she has to again go back to the court and again the same set of process, which will take another 6 months to address.
And pay the lawyer also.
Yeah, 6 months is minimum.
No, and pay the lawyer also.
And pay the lawyer also.
So to get that 36,000 rupees, she'll probably end up spending more than that.
Yes, yeah, which is true. And often, I mean, people don't say that, but often it's not just the lawyer that you're paying. When you're in the Indian legal system, you're not just paying the lawyer. Right? So getting alimony, very, very difficult. Very difficult.
Amrita, like I said, even without going into those things, I'm just saying it's an expensive affair.
It's a very
Okay, divorce is an expensive affair. It is not simple.
And we were just talking about, Samya also mentioned the fact that, there's this thing that, two parents are required for a child's healthy upbringing. And any child, like, they don't ever ask children. I don't know why they don't ask children. Talk to a child who lives in a household where the parents are fighting all the time. Talk to a child who lives in a household where the parents don't talk to each other, where they are so full of rage, so angry all the time, they take their anger out on the child. The child would any day want to live with the peaceful parents separately. They would any day want the parents to live their separate lives and not cause this trauma to the child.
In this regard, I would tell you, talk to those adults who have had that childhood. Now, I
know quite a few.
I have friends who would sit and tell me what kind of a troubled childhood they had, traumatic childhood they had ever since growing up.
It's very common.
Yeah, it's very common.
It's very common.
especially now.
When I hear out these people, you will know what the child is going through, because the child is always not very expressive, not very coherent in pointing out, because when they stay in this kind of a equation, they are just drifted apart. They don't know. They go through a lot of issues personally, and that affect them in their
Throughout their life,
career,
yeah.
affects them in
They
their grades.
develop deep mistrust of authority figures, number one. Because
Absolutely.
they can't trust their own parents.
They
They
can't.
don't know. They are constantly walking around on eggshells. They don't know which parent is in what mood. Am I safe with
Yes,
anybody?
yes.
Can I share who I am with anybody? What if they just have a fight?
Absolutely.
It's not great living in a house like
No.
that. Better the parents separate and let the child have a
Child would see
peaceful environment.
very
No, see,
good.
I have I think there are two different issues here. One is that, when you get divorced, right, or whatever, there is a marriage that breaks, right? That's one thing. And then I'm saying that marriage and parenthood are two different things.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Okay.
agree with you.
Completely.
One institution may have failed. It is not.
Automatic.
It is not automatic
Yeah.
that the other one
Other
should.
needs to.
Yes, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
You can like how Priyanka. It was so nice to hear us say that. We are just two amazing people, but wrong together, right? But we decided to be good together for the child.
I think that
So
takes a lot of maturity.
whenever you are doing this with the child, so the child, then you're securing the child's emotional well-being, which is of course something that directly relates to the child's physical well-being, mental
Yeah.
well-being,
I
everything.
mean, my daughter is a very happy child.
Yeah.
Very happy child. And there are a lot of people who come to me and they would like, oh, why don't you just come inside my house and meet my daughter? You will know. She's having a gala time with both the set of parents. So, it ends up how you close the chapter before you move in. And I also know of some mothers whom I'm friend with, that they really didn't had a very good closure. So their kids are raised with a different perception. But then there is no wrong and right, as I was speaking to Soumi in the beginning, there's no right and wrong time. When a relationship gets over, it takes a lot from
And
both
then
the
there is only
ends.
so much you can control, right? You are just
Yes.
one party of it. There is the other party
Other
also.
party-
You can't be
There's so many
responsible for the other
layers.
human being.
Both the parties will have their own battle. Of course, we are here
Yeah.
to speak about us, but I'm talking about the parents who wanted to or want to come together to co-parent. Both the parents will have their own battle, because there are times when he's left me messages. Do you know, as a father, I miss out to these things, which is also very true. I mean,
There's
uh,
always
this-
another perspective to things.
absolutely.
And so long as you don't make the child into some kind of a trophy that you're trying to fight over and win, no?
Yes.
See, I don't get it.
yes.
That's where the bigger problem happens, right? Because you're treating the kid like some kind of a prize. And you're thinking, even then you're thinking, who's going to win and who's going to lose? Dude, the marriage has failed. Both of you have lost. That's a very
it.
definition
That's
of a
the
relationship.
definition.
See, because we are all hardwired to have people around us. Yeah. We genetically,
Yeah, humans
we
are
are,
social animals.
Yeah,
Humans
and
are social
what does that mean? We are genetically wired to have a partner. Right now, even when you go into
genetically wired to have a community. A lot of people.
no. We are genetically wired to have a partner, right? And I will say for all genders, right? The male, female, and all the other LGBTQ genders, if you ask, everybody is looking for a partner, because this journey of life is hard. Shit happens, right? And when you deal with that shit, whether it's a parent's illness, the child is sick, whatever it may be, financial issues, you lose a job, things happen in life. When you have a partner, you can deal with those things better, right? Now, doesn't mean that we are doing this on our own and we're doing it just fine. Doesn't mean this is the best solution.
Of course, it's not. That if this happens to somebody, there's no shame in it.
There's no
You
shame.
need to come out on the other side and still be happy, still
Yes.
be positive, still have a good life. And yeah. And if you have two things in place, which is good finances, good support system, great. But if you don't, you can also build it up.
You can build it up. I
It'll be
build
harder,
it. I build it because when I was thinking over it, I build it. I came to a position where I can pay my rent, and of course
Because
the
you
other
did
things.
not go back to your job.
I couldn't go back to work. I have been into academia all my life. I've done my masters. I was doing my PhD, and I had to throw that at least I would like to go back once my daughter is a little big. But yeah, I had to start from scratch. But then when I figured out that I can take care of myself as well as my daughter, then we both sat together and we decided.
I think agency, a sense of agency
Agency,
plays a
yeah.
very big role, right? Now, this mindset that I can do things to influence my life versus I would put on the opposite end of the spectrum is like maybe victimhood, right? This has happened to me and this, right? So I think at least in this conversation, everyone has a very strong sense of agency.
Yeah.
That I have a purpose, I have to do this for my child. I have a sense of agency, which means I'll figure it out. I'll do this or that, but I will figure it out. And then we go. And I think a lot of women don't even realize that they have agency.
Yeah, that they can be the
they
doer.
don't. So they go from being their father's daughter to being their husband's wife. And in the middle, for a lot of women in this country,
Yeah,
that's
perhaps.
still the truth. Like they get
Yeah.
married 22, 23, right? When did in life they have the chance to?
Also, Amrita, this is also something to do with the person that you are. Like I'm telling you, even I have had a house help, right? Now that person is obviously coming from a very different background. Now, no education, nothing.
Yeah.
Third standard, fail hai. Okay, so fail ho gaya, so her father said enough. You sit at home, kind of thing. So that's it. But she walked out of a marriage with 3 children, and she's educated them, and so there is also a sense of how you tackle that situation.
Yeah, but I will
Right?
say this.
Like
I
how-
will say this. People grow and change all the time. People don't stay the same.
True.
Yeah.
And when
Absolutely.
difficult things are
Yeah.
thrown at them, that's when
That's
they
when
rise.
they realize their
Absolutely.
So
potential.
what I
yeah.
said, they go from being their father's daughter to being their husband's wife. Basically means they don't have a chance to deal with difficult things, to do things themselves, and therefore grow and
or carve an identity for themselves.
Exactly.
Yes,
They don't
yes.
get the chance. जब तक वो नहीं मिलेगा तब तक कहाँ से एक personality develop होगी या sense of self या identity develop होगा? That won't happen
Yeah.
unless that chance is given, and that chance is not given to majority of the women. We are privileged in that way that we've had the chance. Like even before this happened in your life, you come from families where your parents gave you
Absolutely.
that chance, right? But for a lot of women,
That's not the case.
No, I'm just saying you
I
walk
just
up
want to bring this
and
to
say it.
notice. You've heard of Bethany School in Bangalore? It's quite a reputed school.
yes.
I went to take the form where I have to fill in for her. That time, he was out of station, so it's not that he would not fill up. But all the important informations was like father, father, father. There was no mention of mother in the form. I'm telling you back. I was so upset with it. That forget it. Even if the father is not there or somebody, then the grandfather probably have to fill it up.
Fill it up. Yeah.
तो मैं तो father के जगह पे I put my name only.
I mean, I did. It's not about that. I mean, why even now? Why is it that things are not changing?
Yeah. I mean, what? इतना क्या मुश्किल है? Question make slash मार के mother/father कर. What is so
Exactly.
difficult about
There
it?
was no slash.
Right.
I don't-
And
There
this
was
is a school.
That's a
so it
school.
was not a legal law.
No,
and also all communication.
Wherever there is legal,
and
it becomes
also
very
Amrita, all-
complicated.
This is not legal. This is a
Yeah.
school process
School
that they
process.
can change next day. But they
They
will
will-
not.
they will not.
They are basically
also
when
Amrita, any communication will by default go to the father.
Boy, that's
But
so
but
messy,
now things are
man.
different. I mean, where she's
So you
going,
don't
the
know.
information comes to
Yeah,
both
but
of
I
us.
used to wonder why am I not getting these emails? And then I realized the fathers have received it.
But
I'm like,
Father is not even aware. वो शायद mail ही नहीं
No,
खुला
so
होगा.
schools in
Yes.
Bangalore should not
And this
should
is-
have a slash
This is
there.
2018. That's not like I'm talking about like
1995.
A decade, yeah. it's not like that.
It's one thing how you decided that when when your marriage was over and how you dealt with it and how your family supported you. You both have had family support. You probably didn't have
no, my parents fully supported me, but functionally I managed on my own. Yeah.
functionally you manage
Correct.
on your own. Yes, but the society at large plays such a big, vital role, right? And I know we've talked, Priyanka, about how landlords and you just mentioned schools are getting a flat by yourself.
Yes,
can
I
be-
was not. I was denied in one of the best societies back in HSR and in Koramangala because of the fact there were two factors. Of course, a single mother, and I was very open. I was very naive back then. The landlord happened to ask me. I said, I'm a single mother. I would stay with my daughter. My parents might keep coming. So he was like little hesitant, and then of course I was running my own business. So he thought whether I'll be able to pay off
The
the
rent,
rent.
and yeah,
I
yeah.
understand. I mean, from his point of view, he was quite practical, but for me, it was a setback. I mean, why? I'm ready to pay. I can pay the advance. I can do every bit of it. But I was, and then it's quite sad that my father had to step in, and he had to do all of this initial the formalities part. You know,
Thing, these what I will call micro moments. Three of us and everybody would deal with so many that at some point we start thinking of it as normal,
Normal. Yeah.
right? But this is very much there.
This shows you the true picture of the society. If society kahan gayi.
We can sit in a lot of panels and debate,
Debate.
and fall over ourselves and do lots of things. Dude, it is here. If you don't think it's a stigma, it is not a stigma for
it's
you.
not a
And what will happen, is this the people around you
You
will
will react.
change.
Yes.
They'll change.
So, there are some people who will connect to this version of you and stay with you, and there'll be others who will drift off. Wo change to hoga. And I don't like the word divorcee. It's not a condition.
Yeah. It's not a symptom.
Right. So this is
There's no disease there.
This is very similar to what gay people and people from the LGBTQ community often say. We had did a podcast with a gay couple. He had made the exact same statement. It is not a disease. So I think it's something that when there is a set structure to the society that has been set since many times. Whenever anybody, for whatever reason, falls outside that set norm, for any reason, there is a lot of questioning, curiosity, maybe stigma, whatever that comes with it. And I think a lot of it can simply be solved by awareness and empathy.
No, and I'm not saying that this is easier because technically speaking, Amrita, in my entire family, I was the first divorcee. First person who got divorced, okay? But then if I consider that to be like some thappa and everything that I've done in my life so far has now gotten wiped out and this has become my identity, who's deciding and considering these things?
I think the good thing that here is that you've said that you've been surrounded by great examples of marriage. So I'm sure that your kid would have seen some of those.
Absolutely. No, I'm not. I'm just saying, see, if, as much as you are empowering and this thing, it's also important that you accept the things that were not. To not do either of the two will put you in either a victim mode, like Soumya was saying, that you're constantly cursing every damn thing that happened in your life. And if you're going to be boost like that, then imagine what happens to the kid that you're rearing, right? Really, honestly, what example is sitting there? Or the other side is to now wear this like one major badge and carry it on your head. I don't
do
think either.
extremes,
Yeah.
basically.
You have to have a balanced point of view. I
And
have to
I would say that that would also take some time. No? Like it won't happen like overnight.
It won't.
It won't.
Yeah, it'll take
It won't.
some time.
Absolutely.
It'll be a journey, like we all discussed. That
Yes.
it'll be a journey
Yes.
for everybody.
Yes.
It'll take
Yes.
some time.
Yeah, and you have to work on yourself. It doesn't happen automatically, right? I've done like years of therapy and
Which is something
lots of
about it.
lots of work has gone to be at peace, right? So if you had asked me this question maybe 7-8 years back, maybe I would have given you a different answer, because we are all on that journey of learning and evolving, right? So abhi to, that means at least a message I would like to give to other people who are either contemplating or just separated, who are still struggling, that there is light at the end of the tunnel. You have to work for it. It's not going to come automatically, but there is light.
When did you decide that you would need, because earlier in the beginning you would have been the go-go phase, right? Sorting so much out. When did you decide that you probably needed help to deal with all that you had gone through?
So I never realized it, right? So I got into therapy accidentally because my daughter was struggling, right? So I started taking her.
Struggling because of your separation?
For all sorts of reasons, that included, right? And so we, I got into this line of work, taking help for her, and somehow that evolved into both of us taking help. And I think that changed everything for us. Like, I would tell any single parent, it matters to every parent, but I will especially tell every single parent that both you and your child need to do therapy. Probably at the same time with different people, because then both of you will heal and grow, and you will both become like more better version of yourself, right? Because
And
what-
we'll do this together because you're both seeking therapy.
yeah,
at the
because
same time.
see, I think me taking help inspired my daughter to do it. If I was saying I'm fine, because externally I was fine, but obviously there was so much collected stuff that was there which needed to be processed and managed, right? So if I had only sent my daughter saying that something's wrong with you, that's the implicit message that gives, huh? Something's wrong with you, so you go. I'm good. Right? But if I'm saying I'm also doing, you also do, and together we will both, because it's like we were at 2 points. If you are to put 2 dots, we were here where before, now we are here. Both of us have changed.
If there is one event in anybody's life that warrants like go to therapy, this is definitely that
It's a
event,
must.
right? Like it's a must. Uh, And I think people should just do therapy just as they do gym and fitness and so on.
Yeah,
It is the same kind of thing, no?
yeah.
Right. But even if you're
At the
not
end of
doing
the
that,
day, we
let
are
me
all
bring it.
venting it out. And sometimes when you vent in front of a complete stranger with whom you have had no back predisposition
No,
yes,
no story, no past
that
story.
stranger will give you a very blunt truth answer, true to yourself, and will not try to pacify you like your relative or a friend.
Or judge you.
Yeah, will not judge.
Yeah, I think we all
Neutral party. The therapy provides a neutral party, a sort of a mirror.
And if you're practical enough, since you're paying the therapist, you would also want कि गलती है तो please बोल दो, हाँ ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं आप तो. So it is like this. I have, because I have done my master's in applied psychology, I have also been in these kind of sessions where I had to take sessions. I've seen it. It really helps. They do take maybe my suggestion to my friend. That's why a lot of friends of mine who come to me, I said I'm not going to be the therapist for you because you'll not take me seriously then.
even otherwise, when something is going wrong, the person you talk to influences how you approach that situation immensely, right? That, like, I remember one of my bosses used to, when I used to walk into his cabin with so much tension, he would just make a joke and, he would diffuse it in some 20 seconds. And he taught me every problem is as big or small as you want it to be. Right? It was a profound learning I got from this boss. Similarly, the person you talk to, right? If you are blessed to have a good friend, a neighbor, a cousin who can hold space for you without putting, jale pe namak type of thing.
But there are
Or,
very few people
right?
like
That
way. That's
it still works there. Like, while I'm a therapist and I'm a big advocate of therapy, it doesn't mean that you don't, because some people don't have the money, man.
we talked about that the fact that you all did with the aftermath of your marriage, and you had therapy, and you talked about the importance of therapy, right? But for children, for your kids, right? Because when we think single motherhood and single parenthood, everybody's first question is, what about the kids? So what about the kids? How did your children deal with it? Your daughter also went to therapy. She clearly struggled a bit. Right?
See, I think every child struggles, right? Every child struggles. Either it's visible or it's not. That's the only thing. Right? And now, as a therapist, as I work with teenagers, I work with kids, I've realized that every child struggles. Now, of course, children are adaptable. Right? That is, see, the way nature has made us, when you're a child, you're dependent on your parents for your survival, because human childs cannot survive on their own, right? So that makes them very adaptable. And that's why they look resilient, etc., etc. And this is true actually, whether you're a single parent or a double parent, it doesn't matter. But there are some unique situations that come up when you are a single
Parent.
single parent child, right? And so the area you choose to live in, the community, the school that you put your children in, those things can either make it more difficult or make it easier. Right? So, like the school my daughter went to, it was not such a big deal. Though early on, when she shared some of her stories, it created a lot of shock in the class, and that messed her up a lot, right? But otherwise, the school, like, it didn't matter beyond a point.
Messed
That-
her up a lot. I mean, did children behave negatively towards?
Yeah, so all kinds of things happen. The children called her names to, all kinds of things happen. Because see, the truth is, all of us are very scared of things we don't understand. And when we are scared, we can become nasty. Right? That's the truth. Now, if my lived context and your lived context is so different, then I can't relate to it. So then I might say you're lying, for example. That you're trying to get attention, for example. It is not scot-free. Right? Yes, they are very resilient. They laugh. They have fun. They do all of that. But that's what I said. Either they show it or they don't. But I think there is no situation where they don't pay a price.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. They will pay a price. They do pay a price. It is inevitable that it
The
happens.
question then should be that how do you help them deal?
Yeah, so that, like I said, like if you decide that, the marriage has failed, but parenthood hasn't, and if there's a possibility of you being able to co-parent, co-parent the child in whatever degrees, like for example, I think just across the table, like if you look at it here, she's lucky enough to have a much more intense degree of co-parenting that is feasible than in our cases, right? But I'm just saying, irrespective of that, if you can do it, great. If you cannot do it, then I think one of the key things is to level with the child. Because when you level with the child, what Soumya is saying, that the child also starts talking, right? Like my daughter in school, it's a very well-known fact and everybody knows it. There's no secret in our apartment, friends, so she's never had to deal with this problem. Somehow, this bullying or this kind of a statement, a loosely spoken statement that, you don't have a father, whatever it is, has not happened to her, and therefore, touch wood, to that degree we have been lucky. Okay, but yes, there were something happened in school, and one of her friends lost her father quite suddenly and abruptly, and it was a good friend of hers. And when the child came back to school after some 10 days or something, whatever, they saw her and they sat down, and she said, I lost my father, and the child started crying. Okay, so in that moment that happened, and she told me about this quite some time back. She said that, everybody started crying, and she's not a child who's given to crying. Okay, she doesn't. She's a very happy-go-lucky tick, she is. So she said, Mommy, I also cried. I didn't understand why, but I also cried. Okay, she said, Mommy, I didn't know what, I just cried. And
It's very nice of her.
okay, so I'm just saying that in their innocence and in their maturity, because it's a double-edged sword. These kids grow up faster. And my daughter speaks to her father every day.
That's great for her.
Okay, so I've said, look, good, bad, ugly, whatever it is, I am facilitating, you guys speak. Because it's not a fight. I didn't want to make it into a fight. It was very clear. Although I have the guardianship of the child. I said, listen, baat kar lo. After that, it is up to you.
They're more.
See, when they are kids, no, they don't judge. They're happy.
Yes.
You see them, you go this. Because like with my kiddo, he used to come every year for her birthday, and we celebrate birthday. And during her school vacations, we used to take her to Chennai, and they spend time together. She speaks to him every day. So that's one thing that's happening. As they grow older, they change. Like I told you, when I heard her, I knew exactly what the problem was. But then she wasn't able to decipher it at that point of time. She just felt everybody's crying, so maybe.
yeah.
So, and see, for example, in a school, when you're friends, right? Normally the friends' parents become friends. Yeah, you become a nice little group and you're going out and doing things. Okay, it's very different when you're a single parent, especially when you're a woman, because, in that group, you cannot fit in. Yeah, because they will decide to go, assume for a minute, right? वो लोग decide करते हैं कि dinner के लिए जा रहे हैं, या फिर like taking the kids and going for a trip to Goa or whatever, right? And there's a little bit of a discomfort because they don't know what to do. They can't leave you out because the kids are friends and the kids don't understand these things. And then, if they invite you, you're the only single person. So it becomes, so unless you are able to, I have seen that happen. They don't know what to do with me. There's no problem because I will take my daughter and we'll go to their house, right? When I invite to my house, right, the fathers on the other side will hesitate to come.
No, but it affects your social circle, no? Because in the end, you'll stop hanging out with a bunch of people because of these reasons. And it'll limit who are the people you hang out with.
Also,
So
Amrita, another
हो
very
जाता है.
important point na, is that even professionally, if you're a mother as a single parent, right? Or I guess if as a single parent, even fathers also would face the same challenge. Professionally also, there are some limitations that automatically come in,
Occurs, yeah.
right? You don't want to leave your child and go for long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of course,
these
of course.
limitations
Yeah.
are a huge.
You can't take any job. You can't suddenly move cities.
You have to be very picky.
Yes,
have to be
you have to
picky.
think of the consideration list that you have becomes a little bit more longer, and those consideration points are big enough
Big
for you to
enough.
think about.
Big enough.
So little things like I remember when I was in a full-time job, people want to catch up for a drink or something after work. I was reading an article on LinkedIn recently on that. And you want to go home.
have
You
no
are
other
like
choice.
office home.
Yes,
That's your
You
yes.
life.
can't hang out. There is no.
Your social life the biggest impact I would say your social life goes for a toss.
It is very true. There's a price that you also pay. There's a price that your child also pays. Not acknowledging it is not helping anybody.
It's not a win-win situation.
Yeah.
You
Not.
minimize how much you lose.
Yeah.
That's all.
It is also possible that because you are in the situation where you're also responsible and you're handling all
Yeah.
these responsibilities together, like as children, and again think of your own childhood, you will sometimes not share everything because you don't want to burden your parent.
Absolutely.
The parent that is doing so much. That is not the price that should
Yeah,
pay.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
But they
yes,
can't
yes.
do everything. They can't share
They
everything.
do get skeptical about whether I should tell this to my mother.
She's already
tensed.
doing so much. She's
Yes.
already
Yes, they do think all of that.
right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is
No,
that.
like she would never ask anything because she was very mindful that I was stressed out about finances. Because I had to sell something at a loss, I had to do something, I'd restart again. You see, restarting your life is not a joke. Right? Especially when you've been one of those ones who thought about it and started it earlier, right? You feel really pissed off about things. But so when you're doing that, and she's seen me struggle through it, so she would never ever ask me for anything. She would always be no, I don't need it right now. I have.
So
It's
just
nice.
like it's made all of you stronger, I would say that it's made your kids stronger as well.
Yeah, it has.
There is a price that they've paid, and
Yes.
there is something
Yes.
that they've gained out of it.
I'm
And
very
as a
Very
mother
sure.
or as a parent, forgiving yourself or allowing yourself to say it's okay कि ये सब नहीं हो पाया, that is also your journey of healing.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you constantly be in the guilt कि हम
Yeah.
ये नहीं कर पाए अपने बच्चों के लिए, हम ये नहीं दे
No,
पाए.
even now, sometimes when I see her doing something, I'm like, oh, if only I could have done this, if she had that
So
advantage.
I tell you what the teachers back, because when she was the third grade, the teacher did call me. I said there's a problem. Problem is that she's too very independent. Like even if like we would tell her, Akshara, there is a mistake. Okay, wait. I'm going back. I'll do the corrections. So I would like, maybe she has seen doing you fixing everything on your own back at home. She's taking too much of a toll that even when we are telling her, Akshara, it's okay. I mean, let us correct you. No, I can do it. So she has this, and now the thing is that she doesn't even sit with me with her homework. I said, let me also help you to correct. She will do the mistakes, then she will also correct it on her own. So it's, in a way, it's good.
In a
But
way, it's
again,
good.
It's in a way it's good, but I don't always see that as a very
As
positive
a
strike.
positive thing, you should also be willing
You
to
need to
take
be willing
help.
to take help. And then I actively started noticing whether what am I doing in the home that she's probably figuring out something or picking up something from me so much that the teacher is also telling me.
I'm starting to wonder, is there a lot of self-analysis that you do that, oh my God, oh yeah, doing that
If
my
we do
child is
that-
picking up on,
24/7.
We do that.
constantly editing yourself?
I've stopped now,
Constantly.
but earlier I used to do a lot.
No, I've done it for 10 years and I'm nowhere near done.
I keep talking so much to myself. You're always questioning yourself. You're always doing this analysis because there's no getting away from it.
Okay, so you guys have you've come to a point where you've sort of made peace with how things have panned out in life, and it is what it is. You make the best of it, right? So would you say, like, are you guys open to new relationships? Do you feel the need to be in another relationship considering how the past one ended? Like, is that something that you're considering or looking at?
I don't feel a need. No. I like we were just
Yeah.
discussing a couple of minutes back. Do you miss it? Yeah, you miss it. But I've also changed. In the last decade, I have also changed tremendously as a person. It was all about, the child and getting over things and watching her grow. Now, she's also at a level, she's 15 and she's an independent entity by herself. And therefore, my role as a mother in a lot of the typical ways have, changed, and our equations changed. So I'm looking forward to building my life and doing a lot of things that I want to do. I want to focus on myself, and I'm happy doing that. And all I want to say is that I'm not going to actively go out and look for a partner. If organically something happens, and if that something is, like I said, if it falls into place and something beautiful, you can't predict about life, right? Good things happen, bad things happen. If something good happens, and just something that does not is something which includes my daughter in that entire sphere seamlessly. If something like that does happen, maybe we'll take a look at it. But it is not an active thought in my mind right now.
There is also focus is also on the financial persuasion. Always that's the foremost thing in my life. And then comes my daughter, and then that's why that's not in the need list. That's not in the need list, to be very frank. And to be very frank, the kind of person I am, I cannot strike a conversation with any stranger. It's not that my friends tried a lot with me with the dating sites and all. Starting over, so what's your favorite color? All over again, and what do you like? I really can't get into that kind of a discussion to start all over again and express myself. Not in that zone, to be very frank.
Yeah, and also one more thing that I want to add, at the risk of sounding selfish or whatever, is that, I'm tired. I have been tired. I've gotten over it. Okay, I have built myself into where I am today. I am not doing this again.
Yeah, not
I
again.
really don't want to do this again. And this time, if at all, if by any chance, if whatever, if it's something is happening, um, I have very different expectations of what it is going to be and what I am going to do about that, because it took away everything from me. I was a shell. I was existing as a shell for quite some time, and then I put myself back together, and it was a very painstaking process.
And don't want to go through that.
Even
You
today,
don't
I
want to
can't say that
compromise your
100% of the
peace.
hurt has not gone away. I'm very conscious of that fact. I am not going down that road again, unless it will take something beautiful and a big blessing to change my mind. And if that is in my destiny, so be it. I'm not hunting for it.
And clearly, Priyanka, you're also not
No, not
hunting.
for the institution.
Your daughter is currently at a different stage.
Yeah, not for the institution, but yeah, maybe companionship when you never know. I mean, maybe down the line after 10, 12 years, looking for a companionship, it's different, but presently not. Definitely not looking for this institution again in my life.
We get to decide for yourself. That's the
Yeah, we
beauty of
never
this.
know down the
We
line
get
after
to
10
decide.
years if we
Yeah.
again are
Kuch
sitting
ho sakta hai,
together,
correct.
we might give different answers.
Life could have taken
but,
us through a different path.
Yeah.
And what do you say, Samya, to that?
So I think after I went through therapy and like after I was quite reasonably healed, because most of the time our choices are based on what we don't want, right? And it takes a lot of work to heal over everything you don't want. And I think there was a point where I kind of started becoming open to it, right? 5-6 years after the separation and all of that. It took that much time. You heal, because if you don't heal and you get into another relationship, you're actually getting into a repeating pattern, and that there's plenty of research and everybody will tell you ki वैसे ही मिलेगा. So
The cycles.
right, so I think there was a point when I started becoming quite bored, right? And I was like, I was actually, what happened was I was bored. I was like, all this fun that is possible. Why not? Was the way. So I did.
That's a good way of looking at it. That's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I didn't want to get into a relationship because I was lonely or I needed someone. Nothing. I was totally fine on my own. But it was a little boring. Like, because how much will you talk with your child? Right? And it's different. It's a different thing. The kind of things you will do is different. So then, yeah, I have, met people and explored that journey. And
Yeah.
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 The truth is I have met somebody very, interesting, and, we have a good thing going.
That's great. That's really great.
Also, Amrita, it's amazing. I mean, not amazing. It's not amazing that, when you're a single woman and you're a woman who's financially independent, right? You
Yeah.
can take care of yourself. The kind of people you attract is even more funny. Suddenly, everybody's having a bad marriage. They are then highly sacrificial creatures who are in the marriage only because of the children. They've got nothing to do with their wives, but their Facebook posts will have holiday vacation cup photos from abroad happily put in there. Everybody's grinning and putting arms around each other. And you are, of course, the person, their soulmate.
No, they kind of think you are single means you are like desperate
Yeah.
and you're available.
Available. Oh.
It's very
You're
messy.
aspiring.
The only thing.
No, not only that, you're aspiring, you're all of a sudden bold,
Yeah.
and you are open to a lot of experiments, and you are available for.
So they're looking for a side thing.
And
They
this.
don't want the main
They
thing.
think that you'll be desperate enough for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
Okay,
also
let's
there's
clarify.
another-
That's not the case at all. Dating a second time is not easy. We actually had a podcast with a relationship coach as well that was around the subject.
Yeah.
Dating a second time, and it has its own challenges. I guess the number one thing would be that you would also be thinking about your kids and how that person fits.
Always. That's the first priority.
Yeah.
It's the most important thing. You are no longer worrying. You're 1+1.
But there is always room for a good relationship when
Absolutely. That's what I said.
Yes,
It is when
yes.
there's
I want
something.
people to know that it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you don't have to
It's
be
a
by
purely
yourself the whole
personal thing, depending on where you are,
Hmm.
where your child is, and what.
The
The
only
universe has given
difference
you.
I feel, once you have a child and you're a single parent, you have to be uh, a bit more pragmatic, a bit more observant, especially getting into another relationship. We all are. And
Yeah.
after that, if we happen to end up having somebody really that great, why not? But
Absolutely.
our scanner goes a bit like this.
But with that, we will now, with that bombastic end, we will now close the discussion.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Never
Very
ending
organic,
discussion.
which is you wanted to leave at 2 o'clock, man. We've kept you here till 3:30 now.
Yeah.
It's
We've
not-
overshot, but we've had so much fun. And
Yeah.
I really hope that we've covered important points and we will be able to provide a true. Definitely one thing we'll be able to do is give people a real picture.
Yeah, that's
Right?
true.
So thank you so much for that, man. All of you guys, thank you
Thanks.
so much for
It was a
Thank
great
you for
afternoon.
having us.
Yeah.